This demo looks at various features of the RAM's account management system. At this particular point, there are a number of tabs open. This allows going back to previous data and examining it very quickly. By simply clicking on the tab, that information is shown immediately to the user. One of the other features of the account management system is the ability to add an action code manually. If we click on the action code, we can go up here and we can type in a specific action code. And we will find all action codes as we start typing in that fit the code that we have typed to this point. For instance, we may choose to enter this action code and enter some comments. This particular action code does not have a follow-up, therefore there's no follow-up information shown. The action code can be applied to this account or to this account and all linked accounts. If there are transactions against this account, it can be shown on the Transaction tab. This one has no transactions, payments, adjustments applied. If there were additional charges added to the account after it was entered into the system, it will be shown. Notice at this point we have more tabs across the top than will fit in the available space, so we have a little arrow here to go back and forth. We can close some of these tabs, which makes it easier to read. Another option is the ability to look at the action history. These are all of the actions that have taken place against this account at any given point, including the one that was just entered. For instance, it shows the one that was just entered is listed at the very top. By clicking on the plus, detail can be opened about this particular action. If there was a comment entered, the comment would show in this particular section as well. This will show all the various actions that have taken place against this account. Another feature that is available is the ability to look at a change history. Most of the data associated with an account is logged in a change history record. This shows all the various changes, what the table was, what the field is, and what the new value is. For example, here on eligibility, we can double click and get some information. It tells me it was an eligibility tab. It did not have an old value and a new value was entered, who entered it, and when it was changed. One of the advantages of most of the detail views, particularly when they are based on a list, is the ability to scroll through the list by clicking on various icons at the bottom of the list. So for instance, we can go down the list from here showing the detail without having to go back to the list and selecting a record. Another feature of the account management screen is the ability to create various letters and forms. The first form that will be looked at is the UBO4 form. This opens up a list of all the UBO4 forms that have been created for this account. Again, we will close some of these tabs, make it easier to read. We have a variety of options here. We can view the form, we can create a brand new UBO4, we can duplicate the existing form, or we can print the form. If we create a new UBO4 and view it, we will see that it is already filled in with a variety of information that is available from the system. Any field in the system that has a value that should be on this form is applied to this form. At the very top, there's a whole series of buttons. These allow showing various lookup options for the various things. For instance, admission source, we can click on that and it brings up a list of all the various codes that can be entered in that field. Billing type, billing frequency, and these will open up a variety of windows that can be moved around if necessary and left open if desired, or they can be closed as necessary. Data can be filled in here in the bottom section. All of the totals here are calculated automatically, as well as the totals shown here at the bottom. Once a UBO4 is created, it can be saved, and then it can be printed. This opens up a PDF copy of the form in a printable form. Notice there are no background formatting on this particular form. It is designed to be printed directly onto a pre-printed form.